Oh, damn. How I wish we could have our end of the semester debriefing at a bar like normal, but it's so good to see your face right now. I almost don't care.
Same, friend, same. Oh, it's back and forth being in the classroom, going virtual, back in the classroom, virtual again. About did me in this semester. The school district is just so spineless. Just make a decision and stick with it.
But you've been virtual the last few weeks, right?
Hmm.
With so many positive cases spiking again?
Yeah, virtual since right before Thanksgiving. I was ready to quit if they made us come back. Because, at least half my students' parents hosted Thanksgiving for 75 people without a mask in sight, probably refused to give up some weird germy tradition like everyone sharing the same fork to eat pumpkin pie.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
About the only thing I've been grateful for in 2020 was the university making all classes virtual this fall. Because, these college kids are a petri dish of germs in normal times. So factor a pandemic in and
Oh, I know. God, can you imagine being a college student right now, having to worry about HPV and COVID-19?
I really can't imagine if my college life had been upended like theirs has been. I mean,
Mhm.
they have driven me batshit crazy for sure, don't get me wrong. Like, I expected a lot of excuses and late work. It's a freshman class. It's going to be like that no matter what.
Mm.
But the extent of their excuses, the lack of even basic effort at times, it was truly spirit crushing. But I ended up going pretty easy on most of them with grades because what the fuck even is this year? What do we do with this year? I taught them as best as I could, but they are all behind.
Oh, you want to talk about behind? Try teaching fifth graders fractions and decimals over Zoom.
Honestly, I don't know how you teach fifth graders anything ever, let alone teaching them over Zoom. What is that even like?
Like herding cats. Except I'm at home on my computer, and all the cats are at home on their computers, and they're cats, so they don't give a shit about fractions or making sure their mics are on mute. And they sometimes just leave the room randomly to go find some food or play with a ribbon.
And that's what it was like. Cats on computers.
Hey, shut up. That's a pretty accurate account. And what about your college freshmen? Are they also, per my brilliant analogy, like cats?
Cats. Maybe some of them. I wouldn't say they were all collectively like one animal. More like I was watching surveillance footage from a zoo or a farm. Sure, a couple of cats might have gone off screen to chase some ribbon, but there was also like a gorilla shoving food in his mouth and some nocturnal animals still curled up asleep. Oh, and one owl, which was really just this girl with super big eyes whose face was always too close to her camera, like,
Oh, okay. But wait, nocturnal animals? Like, are you saying you had students still in bed?
yep,
No.
yes. I had to make a new policy. Sitting on your bed, okay. Yes. Lying in your bed, not okay.
I just can't
I
even.
I'm serious. These first couple of weeks, a couple of students were just chilling in bed, cameras propped up on their stomachs, I guess. I don't know. The angle would be like this. And I could see, just their up close face and the pillows in the background.
Oh, yeah. Is this okay, Professor? I'm super engaged and ready to learn now, in my pajamas with bedhead.
And morning breath.
Jules,
Hey,
Jules,
Kris,
Hi,
Kris, no,
Kris.
no, no, no. I'm zooming with Alex tonight.
you said we
Right.
could Zoom tonight. It's New
Well,
Year's Eve.
we will zoom later.
When later?
Later. I'll zoom you.
Okay.
Why are you zooming?
Uh, Kris is quarantining at the other end of
Oh,
the house, and so I
shit.
promised him we could Zoom tonight.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh, So this one morning during a virtual week, I just started and I had started the first lesson and I was just letting the kids talk a little bit. And this one boy's mom walked into frame and gave him a quick kiss on the cheek. And he said, "Ugh, Mom, did you brush your teeth yet? Your breath smells like a diaper."
Oh my God. Well, that'll teach her to kiss her kid while the class is watching.
Right? Oh, she disappeared out of frame so fast. But this other time, I can't believe I didn't tell you this when it happened. This kid's camera stopped working in the middle of class. And I remembered that her grandfather was the one home with her during virtual school, and he was quite tech savvy. So I said something like, "Hey, if your grandpa isn't busy right now, could you ask him if he can see something wrong with your camera?" And I expected her to leave the computer and go get her grandpa, but she took it with her. But whatever, no big deal. I put her on mute, checked on some of the other kids for a few seconds, but then I heard her voice saying, "Grandpa, where are you? I need help." So I went to mute her again, but before I could, I heard just like this whole fiasco of noises. And her grandpa saying, Lacey, I'm in here. Oh my God, is your camera on? Lacey, shut the door now."
Oh, dear God, no. Oh my.
And her screen was still just black the whole time, so no one saw anything. But like 3 seconds later, I got this frantic call from her grandfather, and he is profusely apologizing and asking if any of us saw him in the bathroom and saying how Lacey has an issue with respecting boundaries. I had to assure him that no one saw a thing. But oh my God, that poor man.
Lacey has boundary issues. I'm just.
I know.
I can't.
Oh, like, how did I not tell you this already?
Probably because virtual teaching somehow takes 10 times the effort for about half of the desired results.
Mm-hmm.
I put so much time into prepping and into making sure I knew everything about Zoom because I had read some horror stories about big Zoom events getting hacked. And, one of my classes was a huge lecture of about 200. And I was so paranoid that someone was going to hack in and show porn or say something racist. But thank God nothing like that happened. Just, owl girl. And the pillow brigade.
I mean, do they just not care? Do they just not care about the double chin factor, or is it just us older people that worry about that?
Oh no, I think some of them care very much. Some have their cameras at such a sharp angle, it's like looking at a greyhound.
Well, that's one nice thing about 5th grade. Most of them aren't too hung up on body image yet. They're more likely to forget the cameras on and pick their noses. When they are too busy talking. I mean, if I could just get them to shut up for longer than 20 seconds at a time.
And mine won't talk. It's just me lecturing into a void.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's Bossy Brianna.
Bossy who now?
I just started calling her Bossy Brianna in my mind and praying that I don't ever say it out loud. Her mother warned me at the beginning of the year that Brianna was going through a bossy stage, and they were working on it. But seriously, I should maybe just turn the class over to her some days. She's more efficient than I am. And this one boy, Sebastian.
These names. Brianna and Sebastian.
Oh, my Lord. Bossy Brianna cannot deal with Sebastian's, shall we say, carefree style. He's always just a little behind. I'll ask them to mute, and Sebastian is not paying attention. And here comes Brianna, unmuting herself to say, "Sebastian, mute." I mean, if I don't intercede, it would be all day from Bossy Brianna. "Sebastian, mute. Sebastian, camera off. Sebastian, camera on. Sebastian, mute."
Brianna, stuff a sock in it, girl.
Exactly. So my students won't shut up. Yours won't participate. All in all, sounds like the future leaders of America are going to be totally prepared.
Well, mine will be adept at multitasking, like, let's see, cooking, eating, driving during class meetings.
Driving, holy shit.
I know, I can't even think too much about that one. I had to add a policy in the syllabus mid-semester. Wait until you are no longer driving before you enter class. But the eating, oh, God, you would think that wouldn't be so bad. I mean, I didn't think I would care about them snacking during class.
But mic's off, though, right? Because if I could hear them chewing.
Yes, mic's off.
Good.
But this one guy I started thinking of as cereal bro. He was just like always eating the biggest bowl of cereal. Think like popcorn bowl. And for the whole class period, eating cereal should take what, 5 minutes? And he's another one with the up close and personal camera angle. So I just see him like slurping his cereal. Oh my God, he's just right down. Right in class. Can't wait so hungry. Gotta eat it so close to my screen. Must let people see my chewing. God, I love cereal so much. Cereal.
Cereal bro, get him up! Cereal bro, go down!
Oh my God. Well, those are the only nuts I've had all year.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know, I think Bossy Brianna, I could use her around to help me out. My teaching assistant was basically no help. He's 23 and so much worse at all the tech than I am. Wow. It took him half the semester to figure out share screen and then the rest of the semester to master stop share screen. Oh, and he was also one that had no sense of where the camera is. So he'd be like 90% forehead sometimes.
Oh my again. This good, Professor?
Oh my God. Or like nearly off screen to the right or left.
Oh, better? Oh, wait. How about a nostril shot? The fifth graders are really into this one.
Oh, yes. This is the perfect Zoom angle. I really like to get to know the insides of my students' nostrils.
Yeah, when I think about it, there really was so much nose picking on camera this year. I think I just blocked it out after a while.
Oh, so you can block this out right now? You can't see this?
I am perfectly ready to continue with my lesson.
Where's the hand sanitizer where I need it?
Snorting Cheeto dust.
Okay, so we have established both grade schoolers and college students are entertaining.
Oh, you were going to say dumb, weren't you?
No. I was maybe going to say they're idiots, but not dumb, certainly not. No, but where I was going with that was, what entertaining things did you do on Zoom?
So what idiotic things did I do? Well, first few weeks we went virtual. I learned quickly I had to put very specific perimeters on assignments and requests. I was just kind of spinning in the beginning, trying to fill the time. So one day I asked if anyone had a pet that could do a trick that could show the class. It was pretty normal and cute for a while. Just, dogs sitting and rolling over for treats, a cat knocking over anything the kid set on the edge of his desk, a guinea pig that would squeak extra loud when the kid said speak. But this one kid turned his camera around to show us his pug dragging its ass on the carpet, but like in perfect, quick little circles. And he said, "My dad calls this pug ballet."
Okay, I want to be friends with that dad.
Oh, and also one day I had just run out of lessons and ideas to fill the time, and I said, "Okay, let's do something fun. Draw something that's on your mind lately." I was thinking I would get a lot of virus-related drawings, things related to pandemic or virtual classes, or I don't know. But I didn't expect, and I really should have. This child is the most literal child I have ever known. So her drawing, well, hold on, just let me recreate it.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Okay.
Oh, she's drawing herself.
What about you though? What did my brilliant professor friend do to embarrass himself in Zoom University?
Okay, well, I think my main fail was like forgetting myself and letting that wall down, the wall of weird stuff you do at home, but normally you wouldn't do at work. Like, for example, my students all now know that I refer to my dogs with nicknames like Angel Butts, Tiny Idiots, and Stink Weasels.
Oh, but see, I like that. I don't think that's embarrassing at all. I mean, our students, no matter what their age is, should see that we're just people with our weird people qualities.
I guess. I just really like to keep that wall up, you know?
Okay. Are you ready for this? So I asked the kids to draw something on their minds, and I guess very literal Violet's mother had just given her some interesting information about approaching puberty. So this is what's on Violet's mind.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of blood.
And Violet says in her perfectly dry, direct manner, my mother explained how girls will get a period and bleed from our vaginas once a month, and it is the only thing that I can think about anymore.
God, what did the other kids do?
Oh, well, some of them were basically traumatized. Most of the girls clearly already knew about periods, but not all of them. And the boys, I think the majority were horrified. Anyway, that was a pretty interesting email I wrote to all the parents that night.
Oh, shit. Okay, you win. Teaching little kids in virtual school is so much worse, or better, or horrifying, or amazing, whatever. It's just so much. If this were a competition, you'd win.
Oh, hey, at least neither of us ended up going viral for having a Zoom meltdown or for someone walking into our background naked while we were teaching.
There's that, I suppose. So here's to another successful semester.
Yay.
So, Jules.
Oh,
Happy New Year.
Kris.
Kris, I'm so sorry. Hi, Kris. Hi.
Wow.
I didn't realize.
Hi,
Sorry,
Kris.
how's everything?
Oh my God, perfect. Everything is perfect.
Sebastian, camera off. Kris, everyone saw your underwear.